Imagine having a roommate, and one night you're awoken by a blood-curdling scream. You look over to see him thrashing around in their bed. Then they sit up straight and you can see a look of fear in their face. Then they get up and start running around the room. You don't know what to do, so you stay in your bed. This is a night terror. Not all episodes are like this. Some are less eventful. Some people might confuse this with a nightmare, but those are a little different. With a nightmare, you wake up from your nightmare and you normally remember it. But with a night terror, you don't normally wake up and you don't normally remember when you have one. I found out a lot about night terrors through my research for this speech, and it was very eye-opening for me. Today, I would like to talk to you about the nature of night terrors, the symptoms of night terrors, and the ways they can be treated. Let's start with the nature of night terrors. Night terrors are a sleep disorder with physical and mental symptoms. According to an article on livehealthily.com, they are defined by doctors as a type of parasomnia or abnormal sleep behavior. They occur during the first 3 hours of sleep, and they can last from a few minutes to 30 to 40 minutes. Some of the common causes are sleep disruptions, illness, stress, and trauma. Some of the common physical symptoms are screaming, thrashing, running around, heavy breathing or racing pulse, struggling to wake up, and aggression toward people who are trying to help you. Some of the common mental symptoms are feeling scared and confused if you wake up. Now that you know the nature of night terrors, let's look at who is likely to be affected. Night terrors affect mostly children, but they are also common in families with a history of sleepwalking. Given how scary they seem, I'm sure you're wondering how they can be treated. There are 3 main treatments for night terrors. The first main treatment is to get enough good quality sleep. As I mentioned earlier, one of the common causes is sleep disruptions or not getting enough good sleep. So it's important to keep a regular sleep schedule and good sleep hygiene. The next main treatment is to de-stress and relax before going to bed. One way to do this is by journaling. Journaling helps relax your mind so you can fall asleep faster and easier. The last main treatment is to keep a diary. Keep a diary of when you're having night terrors so you can find patterns and see what is causing them so you can stop them. This treatment method is easier with a roommate who can tell you when you have night terrors. In conclusion, night terrors can be scary, but fortunately they can be treated. A summary of what we talked about today would be: night terrors are a sleep disorder with mental and physical symptoms, and they mostly affect children. And there are 3 ways to treat them. Get enough good quality sleep, try to de-stress and relax before bed, and keep a diary. As I was doing research for this speech, this was really eye-opening for me to learn the true extent of this disability. I had heard of it before, but I never really knew what it entailed. It is important to raise awareness for people with disabilities like this one, so we can help them and let them know that they are not alone in what they are going through. To let them know that there are people who understand what their disability is, and that they can lean on them whenever they are struggling. It is important to take this information about disabilities and information about other disabilities to help people to help people going through them get through them, make it easier for them to get through them, and to help them stop it. I hope you learned some valuable lessons during this speech, and I hope you can take it to help people. If you know people with this disability, or know people who know people with this disability. Thank you.